there, it's Andrew. So as many of you know, I recently upgraded my desk setup for a new monitor as well as the M1 MacBook Pro. I previously had this cheap kind of Target office desk lamp on my prior desk setup, and it was useful for what I needed and how it was laid out, but now it's just kind of in the way and in the corner, and I'm no longer using it. So I kind of went ahead with purchasing a monitor light bar. I ended up getting the Quntis LED light bar after reviewing reviews online and looking at the features. It's much more affordable than more expensive light bars. And my hope is that with the curved monitor and the ultrawide monitor, it can get set up pretty easily. But there might be some issues we might run into where the back portion kind of doesn't lay or fit right. So what I'll do in this video is essentially unbox this, go over the features for it, and then set it up with my monitor and see if we run into any issues as far as setting it up. Okay, so here's the box. The Quntis monitor light bar comes in. Has some basic labeling. It says Quntis at the top, says LED monitor light for PC. It's not really specific to the PC because it's USB compatible, so it should work with the Mac without any issues. It's a pretty standard box. Some labeling on the side as well as on the other side. It lists the features, so it says anti-glare, no stroboscopic hazard, healthy eyes protection, adjustable color temperature, adjustable brightness, auto sensitivity, 50,000 hour lifespan, and USB powered. And then on the back, it just kind of shows your different monitor types and how the monitor light bar will kind of get set up with that. Lists the model number, which is PHX003D-S, and it's 5 watts. It's in black, and then kind of shows the temperature range, touch dimming, that it's LED, and then it's USB-C compatible. The overall length is 40 centimeters or 1.3 feet. So that's pretty much all the packaging. All right, so what we'll do is open this up. Okay, so there's kind of instruction sheet, user manual there. Some styrofoam. An actual light bar. That's all that comes in the packaging. It's pretty nice, no damage or anything like that, so we'll put that to the side. Comes in these like plastic packages that are kind of stuck down. You have to tear it. This is the attachment for the back portion. We'll hook that up. I believe, let's see what this is. This is a hex wrench, as well as some sort of spacer, maybe. We'll read the instructions. And pretty nice USB cable, USB-C. Essentially a USB-C and a USB, like a regular USB. So that's kind of the accessories that come with it. And then the light bar itself kind of just slides out. Okay, so here it is. It says Quntis on this side, shows an indicator for brightness, temperature, some sort of display, and then a power. These are the buttons on the side. Okay, it says screen linear on here, and then there's a little pull tab. I'll mess with that later, but which probably protects this. You can see the actual filaments in there. Okay, and then on the back, on this side, there's a little USB-C port right there. So it's pretty solid. It's metallic. As far as that, doesn't appear cheap, and then it's slightly, might have a slight curve to it, but it's pretty straight. So that's it. What I'll do is I'll read the user manual real quick and kind of set this up, and then we'll try to get it on the monitor and see how it fits. So real quick, I want to show how you get this set up. essentially this clamp comes in and out, as well as it snaps over the light bar. So first, slide the light bar clamp over the portion where the USB-C is, and you can kind of tilt it up and down for a little bit of an angle, okay? And then if you look at the manual, essentially you can raise this up or down depending on your need, and then this portion here can slide directly on and off. And depending on how your monitor is set up, you have to kind of pick which is the best option. So for me, with my monitor, what I found was keeping this one on is the best option. So I'm just going to slide that on, keep it secure in place. Otherwise, you can swap it out for the smaller one. The smaller one, if you compare it, is a little bit shorter. So if your screen's thicker, that's a better option. And then if your screen's pretty thick or curved, sometimes you might need to kind of take this off entirely and leave it that way. But when I put it on my monitor, the best option was kind of clamping it like this and then clamping it down. And it seems like it'll be a good fit. Overall, the clamp, to be honest, looks or feels pretty cheap. Like, I attempted to take the light bar out of this, but it's like this plastic piece and I'm worried it'll break. So I didn't do that. I expect that more expensive ones might have something nicer, but it's kind of flimsy. But my hope is that once I get it on there, I won't ever have any issues. Not entirely sure what the Allen wrench is used for, but it might just be this part here where it swivels. It might be able to tighten or loosen with that, but I suspect that's the case. So kind of that's setting up as far as the clamping mechanism and kind of adjustments. All right, I'm going to put it on the monitor and I'll show you what it looks like as well with the cable. Okay, so what I'm first going to do is show you how it hooks up. So this clamping mechanism, I'm just going to put it straight onto the screen here. It does tilt slightly. I might want to do some 3M or something, but I'll adjust it after we're done with the video, but it just clips on there. For me, it's actually secure. I'm not gonna mess with it too much. And then what we'll do is just plug in the USB cable. I'll have to plug it right in here just for testing right now. That was my mouse. So that's that. It actually turned on immediately without any issues. And then the touch, you'll turn it on and off. So it's the middle of the day now. What I'll do is I'll wait for darkness, and then we'll kind of show the features of the light. Okay, so now that it's pitch black out, I wanted to show you what the light monitor looks like with the different features and settings. And so what I'm going to do is first go to the rightmost portion of it, and there's a touch screen or a touch sensor which turns it on. So all the way to the right, turns on, off, pretty straightforward. Next to that is a automatic sensor. So if you hit the kind of right side, the button next to the power, you'll be able to turn on and essentially it's a sensor that monitors the environment, and it'll raise the intensity of the light up or down based on how light or dark it is outside. So for instance, right now it's pretty bright, but if I go to the leftmost side, so there's a brightness button. So say with 4 different features. So say I take this and that's one feature, 2, 3, and 4, and then it turns off again. So say I just hit that, and then I go to the sensor. Essentially, it'll actually raise the intensity of the light because it's dark right now. And so that's what you're noticing. So if I go back again to kind of the lowest setting, it'll raise it up again as you're sitting here, which is a pretty cool feature. So that's that. That's the sensor, that's the power, this is the brightness. And then there's one other button on here that's essentially the temperature of the light. So there's 4 different, this is like a warm yellowish kind of hue. This is just kind of white. There's like a slightly fluorescent, I would call it, I guess. And then it's kind of blue light. So there's 4 different lights there. And you can each of them, so say I go to the warm one, the brightness I can raise up and down with that. And interestingly, if I go to say the lowest setting and go to the automatic sensor, it'll keep the temperature in its memory. Additionally, the light bar will maintain the prior setting in its memory, so whatever you had it on last, it'll set. I really like this light bar a lot, actually. For the price, it's a really good option. The value of it is really good. Essentially on my whole desk, literally I can see light completely. I've got some paper from like something else. I can read it easily, there's no issues. Additionally, say I want to turn off the monitor, which you just gotta reach around here. Say I turn it off, it still has power, so it should automatically go up, but say I change the feature and go to sensor, I can literally sit here and read with this. So it's definitely an alternative to a desk lamp, and it's right directly in your working space. It covers the entire desk, and I think it's a little bit less obtrusive or intrusive, I guess, compared to a desk lamp. So it's definitely a great option. If you have questions or anything like that, leave comments below, and thanks for watching.